Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, hi, hello, I'm Jennifer Charlee and I am a freelance illustrator and artist. I do lots of things on my channel here, anything from information about doing artist alleys for the first time, cheap art supply challenges, to self-care for creatives, and fun challenges like this, really a whole variety. I believe this is the third time in a row that I am unofficially participating in the YouTube Artist Collective. And this is a group of artists here on YouTube that have banded together for quite a while now that create traditional and now digital pieces of artwork that is around a given theme picked by viewers and the audience here on YouTube. It's a really fun thing to participate in, and I just really enjoy doing these prompts because they are just a little bit different than something I would have come up on my own. For this month, the theme was, I believe, fortune telling, fables and fortunes? Something like that. I think the title changed at some point to be a little bit more inclusive and sensitive to what some believe. What I figured I would do is I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown here at the beginning of what I'm doing in the video, but then I do have a few announcements. So I decided to put together this piece. It is an octopus that is both using a crystal ball as well as tarot cards for fortune telling, and I thought it would just be a really fun piece to create an octopus that has all these different arms that can really multitask and do fortune telling in multiple ways. So I noticed that I believe it was the first YouTube Artist Collective video. I'll link that up above here. I also did sort of a water scene with an octopus that was kind of looking into a bubble that ended up being also a terrarium of succulents, and I think it's really funny because I didn't really even think about how I used a very similar design to that until I started drawing this out and realized that there's a lot of similarities. So I guess I'm gonna just have to keep doing octopi and other sea life for these themes in the future. I wanted to quickly mention my materials. I have everything linked down below. If you're interested, I am using Schmincke watercolors, which I got in Europe. I have a European art supply haul that I can link up above here when I got those, and I will have everything listed down below as well as Amazon affiliate links. So if you decide to purchase anything that I'm using here, I will be able to gain a little bit to give back to this channel, and it will help me out with no extra cost to you. So I am using watercolor for this piece. I inked everything in a waterproof ink that's actually a mixture of two different colors. I'll have both of those listed. And so I wanted to get right into my special announcements for this video. So first and foremost, I just recently, believe it or not, hit 1,000 subscribers at the very end of this last year, 2017. And as a way to celebrate both that as well as the channel's birthday, I decided that I would do a pretty large giveaway that is happening right now. It actually will be ending at noon Pacific Standard Time on February 5th, and I will be having a special birthday live stream here on YouTube, so make sure to put that in your calendars. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, maybe hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I go live and when my videos go up in general. that'll be a really fantastic, fun party stream where we're gonna have some treats. We're gonna pick a giveaway winner. I think it'll be really fun to have the community come together, and I really want to have a collaborative sort of art piece that you guys can help me create on stream, and I'll be answering a lot of questions from you guys that you're interested in me answering on the stream, so that'll be a lot of fun. And my second announcement, which may or may not be news to you guys, is that I have started to focus on live streaming on Twitch Creative now on a weekly basis. Right now I live stream on Monday afternoons, and with enough interest and interaction, I would really love to also live stream on Wednesday afternoons if I can find the time for it. So go ahead and check out my Twitch channel. I'll have it linked down below, and I hope to be able to hang out with you guys there. I actually did just about all of this piece on live stream, and it was really fun to be able to show a little bit more of behind the scenes, and you can see me working in real time. And on to my final announcement. Okay guys, I am so excited about this, but first I need to thank all of you who have commented and shown up to all of my previous YouTube Artist Collective unofficial videos in the past however many months. I think probably 6 months now or more that I've been posting here unofficially. And I have to express so much gratitude, and just for all the sweet comments about how excited you are that I'm participating and you can't wait for me to be officially a part of the group. And while I super appreciate all that love, I did want to mention that while I love participating in these cool prompts and being able to be a part of, at least on the sidelines, this really cool art movement that's going on, I always felt a little bit like the style of artwork and the subject matter that I typically paint doesn't always quite fit. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with my art or their collective. I just felt like I have a little bit of a unique spin on some of these themes, which has been really fun. But it got me thinking a little bit about having an artist collective that better suited the sort of style and subject matter that I like to paint. And really a big common theme there was animals. And I will say that my favorite of all of the YouTube Artist Collective themes was when they were collecting for charities for endangered species. And they all picked an animal and donated the funds from their original pieces being sold. And that just warmed my heart. I loved seeing that. And I felt like I would love to be a part of something like that all the time. And I had been thinking about this for a little while. I finally sat down and talked to my good friend Denise of In Liquid Color. I'll have her channel linked up above and down in the description. She is also a huge animal lover and a watercolorist as well. And we got to thinking and we got to talking about, why don't we create an artist collective that fits for us and all of these other artist friends we know who also have a huge passion for animals. And that is what we did. The exciting announcement is Denise and I are co-founding the Animal Artist Collective. We will have videos from our group of artists come out roughly every other month throughout the year. Right now, our themes are around various biomes and habitats of different animals, and our very first videos are going up next week, Thursday, February 8th. So will be every other month. We are starting with February and March just to get things launched, and then from that point on, it will be every other month we will have our videos released. And the exciting part is every single piece that is created, the originals will be sold, and at least 50% of those proceeds are going to go straight to animal charities. Be sure to follow us on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll have those links down below. We will be featuring our artists throughout the month and showing you a little bit of a biography on them, why they are passionate about animal conservation, and a little bit more about the artists that they are. And I feel like this is going to be such a fun project that we're going to have ongoing throughout this year and hopefully for a while. I am so excited for this launch. Be sure to stay tuned, follow us on social media as well as following our channels to make sure you don't miss any updates or our videos coming out. Like I mentioned, they will be out this next week. February 8th is the very first Animal Artists Collective videos. And our very first month's theme is tropical rainforests. And I can tell you already that there are probably going to be animals that you were not expecting to see. So obviously I'm really excited about this, but I would really love to hear from you guys. Are you looking forward to a collective like this, seeing animals represented in art in a banded group of artists? What are you looking forward to? What kind of things would you love to see from us in our themes and things like that? I'm just so excited to hear more from you guys. And again, be sure to check out the links down below to be able to follow what we're up to and what will be coming out next. So here at the end, I wanted to wrap up things and just check in. As you can see, I added quite a few layers of paint to this piece, and at the very end I did go in with my white jelly roll to add some highlights and lift out a little white here and there in some details. And I did want to mention that I am still getting used to these watercolors. These are my very first artist quality watercolors and my very first pan watercolors, believe it or not. And they are super vibrant, super colorful, and very pigmented. And I'm still getting used to them a little bit, to be honest. Not necessarily bad things, just every paint and pigment has its own little personality. And I'm really excited to use this palette more. I do have a planned video coming up of how I picked this palette. I actually purchased this whole set in London while we were in Europe, and I had a fantastic time at this amazing little art store that was super professional and just gorgeous. And I am really excited to talk about how I picked this palette out and what I'm thinking about it so far. I haven't released that video yet because I'm still trying to use the palette and really get familiar with my paints, and I'm hoping that I can come out with that video maybe in the next few weeks and I can really show you an in-depth look at these Schmincke Horadam watercolors. Okay guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you're also excited for our awesome Animal Artists Collective. Don't forget to drop by my streams over on Twitch. I hope you have a creatively fulfilled day, and I will see you next week with my very first Animal Artists Collective piece that's based around tropical rainforests.